We're at North High School's Acuity Fieldhouse, where tonight the 14-1 Raiders take on Pulaski 11-2. Also tonight, Joel Potter and Charlie Reschke will be inducted into the Wall of Fame. We've got a couple of introductions or interviews, pardon me, that we'll be showing. Chris, Pulaski comes in. I looked them up in the Basketball Bible today, and one of the comments Dave Shaw, their coach, made was they're strong at guard.
Yeah, they are strong guard, and they're just strong in general. I don't mean to pick sides or anything, but this is a team I picked to win the league this year. I just thought way back when these guys were sophomores, these guys were coming up. Pulaski was the type of team with what they had with their guard play and then Cody Wickman, that this is going to be a solid basketball team, and my pick to win the conference this year.
Wickman's averaging 14 points a game. Luke Van Lanen, 12.2. Jordan Steedy, 11.7. The last two are not over 6 feet, so that way they're not imposing, but I think they're pretty quick and they can shoot.
Yeah, they are pretty good, and they're just solid. And Cody Wickman, I like to compare him a lot to Kyle Tetschlag. He's one of those kids that you don't see it, doesn't do a lot, just does everything very well. And then if you need him to score, he'll score. If you need him to rebound, he'll rebound. If you need him to pass the ball, he will. And, if he wants, the team to take him, on his back and stuff, that's the type of player he is. He is just tough. And this team is tough. They're very well coached. They're very disciplined. They don't turn the ball over. So it's going to be a big game for Sheboygan North to try to, make turnovers to get their easy baskets, which they need.
That's what I was alluding to when I mentioned about their strong guard play. It'll be hard for North to make them, or for them to cause them to have turnovers. Let's talk a little bit about Hammeister, Joe Hammeister. Last time when we did our opening, we didn't know he was out for the year. Now they know he's out for the year, and they're just going to have to adjust to that.
Yeah, I thought the play the other day, we were here Tuesday night, they just didn't seem right. Everything was out of sync, and I think we kind of talked about it a little bit. It's kind of like the tail end of the Bayport game. They just didn't have their sea legs and tried to figure things out. But as the game went on, they got a little bit better, and there was more comfortable. Stengel was more comfortable with things, and they got help from Haas or Lucas Hayes and stuff like that. And just contributions from different people. Now, the other day against Southwest, they forced just 19% shooting in the second half, 5 of 26 for Southwest. So that made the victory a little easier. But, I think they got a little experience Tuesday to get them set up for tonight.
One thing I think that does help is the replacement. I can't remember his name now.
Nick Rudolph?
No. The senior, they're bringing in a senior to take his spot, which it really helps.
Kevin Lang.
And he hit a couple of threes too, so that really helps.
Yeah, Kevin Lang, again, somebody that was just that bench player. Now he's got to fit one of the roles, and as I said, Lucas Hayes is going to have to help out a little bit. Jared Priest, they brought Nick Rudolph in. Everybody's going to have to contribute, but Kevin's been there a little bit, and we talked about him in the interview. He's got to make his free throws, but besides from that, he's been a nice plus, and he shows a lot of hustle too.
He does that for sure. Well, Desso's going to be going for a number 592 tonight. It won't be as easy, even though the Southwest game wasn't easy either. This won't be an easy game.
No, this is the game of the year, I think, in Sheboygan right here.
And I'm glad we're here. We're going to step out. When we come back, we'll have the Charlie Reschke interview and then the Joel Potter interview, and then we'll come back for the starting lineups and the tip-off.
Hi, I'm Mia Hamm. As a professional soccer player, I know how rewarding sports can be and how quickly injuries happen. So I've teamed up with the American Association of Orthodontists to ask athletes to play it safe. With my years of training, I know what it takes to become an expert, and orthodontists do too. They're the experts who help people obtain healthy, beautiful smiles. Wear mouthguards, face masks, and helmets to prevent injuries. Keep smiling and visit braces.org.
It's your home, it's your dream. Radon testing, keep it healthy and clean. Make it green, green, green.
Making it green starts from the ground up, so make sure the air in your home is healthy for your family to breathe. Test your home for the presence of radon. Go to epa.gov/radon.
Make it green, green, green.
Joining me is Charlie Reschke, 2001 North High grad, going to be inducted into the Wall of Fame tonight. Charlie, congratulations.
Thank you. Means a lot.
Let's talk a little bit about some different things. What does it mean to be inducted into the Wall of Fame?
It means a lot. It's a great honor. It's just a great honor. It means a lot.
One of the things I looked at, 2001, it doesn't seem like 11 years since you graduated. What does it seem like to you?
Seems like 11 years. No, it's time flies. Time flies. So.
Now, I heard from a credible source that when you're at UWM, that one of the things you really missed was Friday night football games. And draw a little comparison between baseball and basketball, which were the two sports that you excelled at.
Friday Night Lights, there's nothing like it. I mean, you know, you're out in front of all your fans, and it's just a great experience. Baseball's a little more subdued, but you know, it's a thinking man's game, and you know, they both were my love. So.
What did you like about football that made it stand out for you? I would imagine one of the things might have been the big crowds. Absolutely,
big crowds, team camaraderie. The game of football itself is a phenomenal game. So I mean, you know, gotta love football.
One of the things I remember about you as the quarterback here is that they had a hard time catching up to you, and that really paid dividends.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good to get tackled, so you know, main thing to do is get out of the way. So that's where I think I got away from a lot of guys because I didn't want to get hit.
Let's talk a little bit about the baseball, and what do you like about baseball? You mentioned it's a thinking man game, but what did you like specifically about it?
The one-on-one matchups, you know, when you're in the batter's box. Obviously, I played position, so when you're in the batter's box, you got to think of what's going on, what the count is, what the situation is, you know, and then obviously hitting the ball is, you know, there's nothing like that.
When you think back to your years at North High School and your experiences, what really stands out in your mind, you know, when you think back to your high school years?
Just how much fun I had, you know, and I had, you know, the success I had in sports, and you know, all the coaches I ran into. You know, it's just it's a great memory.
Which coaches stand out in your mind?
They all do. I'll give them all love.
Very political. Good answer. While you're at UWM, obviously you had a lot of great experiences, had great success. I was surprised. I didn't know that you were in the top 10 in a lot of their offensive rankings. What memories stand out for you there?
Starting as a freshman, you know, going in with you know, expectations that I knew I could play, but you know, you're going in a new environment. And then that year we made the NCAA regionals. We got to play Nebraska, which was a phenomenal experience.
What positions did you play there? I know you played pitcher and shortstop here, but did you make some changes when you got there?
Absolutely. I played short for a couple games, made a couple too many errors, got moved to second, and I played a little bit of the outfield.
Let's talk a little bit about your personal life now. What are you doing?
I work at Old Wisconsin. I'm a label coordinator. I'm married, and my wife and I had a baby girl, Reese, in June. So.
What do you still like doing? I know you played with the A's. Kind of giving that up now the last couple of years. What are you still doing to keep yourself active?
Playing a lot of softball. To my wife. My wife doesn't like it, but playing a lot of softball. Got into golf. Golf is a extremely tough game, but trying to take that to the next level.
All right, Charlie, thank you very much for stopping by, and again, congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Local government, local educational institutions, and local community members all use cable access TV to communicate their message. They depend upon it as an affordable means of outreach. Public educational and government access television empowers local government agencies, individuals, and groups to use the media to speak directly to their constituents in a more direct and cost-effective way. Make sure everyone has a voice. Support your local PEG channels.
Joining me is Joel Potter, 1971 graduate of North High School. You're going to be inducted tonight into North High's Wall of Fame. What does it mean, Joel, to be inducted into the Wall of Fame?
This is quite an honor, Mike. I've waited many years for this, and I'm very proud and honored and humble about this induction. It means a lot to me.
There were a couple of members of the induction board that were surprised you hadn't been inducted in earlier, and this is well-deserved, obviously.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Now, we talked on the phone, and you mentioned it's been 42 years since you were at North, but I'm going to try to jog your memory. What do you remember, or what are some memories that you have about here at North High School back when you were in high school?
It's physically certainly much different than it was back then. Using the cafeteria as a new weight room was different. This field house is absolutely beautiful, but back then I remember being rated #1 in the state in football for a number of weeks. I remember the Friday night game at Fond du Lac, the first game of the year. I remember as a junior being up in Green Bay Preble and playing 3 quarters and scoring 40 points. That was a very fond memory.
When I think back to you being at North High School, my memories are of you as a basketball player, not so much as a football player.
I enjoyed both. I certainly liked playing basketball a lot. I started and played a lot as a sophomore. Coach Richards was always very good to me, but the football program was always very worthwhile also. I actually started my sophomore year as an offensive and defensive tackle.
As a tackle, and you finished out as a wide receiver, right? Tell us a little bit about your life now and your family, what you're doing, that kind of thing.
Okay. We live in the Chicago area. We are about 20 minutes northwest of O'Hare Airport. I'm married with 2 daughters, 25 and 20 years old, Samantha and Sarah. I'm in the insurance business and securities business. I've been doing that for 34 years. I am licensed in the state of Wisconsin, so if anybody out there needs insurance products or investments, I'm here. I really enjoy our life in Illinois. It's been great.
Now, you went to Northwestern, you had an accident here in Sheboygan, prevented you from playing football, but you were still involved with the athletic department. Why don't you talk a little bit about that? I know you couldn't play football, but what did you do?
Well, actually, the first 2 years, I was asked to work in the equipment room. And, of course, I got to know all the football players, and as a freshman, I actually played on the scout team and ran a go pattern one time. Our team was actually pretty good. Coach Shelbourne, the assistant freshman coach, threw a long pass to me. I was with Eric Hutchinson and Jerry Brown, both All-Americans. They tipped it away from me. I'm laying on the ground. I look up, and I see this big black Oxford. It was Alex Agassi. And he said, "Joel, I'll see you in my office."
Let's talk a little bit about your retire. You know, you're a little bit older now. Obviously, you've been at this business of insurance for over 30 years. Looking into retirement at all?
Not currently. With 2 daughters and a wife that have a large demand on money, I'll be working for a long time.
All right. Well, Joel, thanks a lot for stopping by. Congratulations on the induction. It's well-deserved, a little overdue, but we got it done.
Mike, thank you very much.
All right. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and a tip-off for tonight's basketball game.
When you're behind the wheel, always watch for people walking and biking. It's Wisconsin law to give bikes at least 3 feet when passing. In Wisconsin, the laws are the same for bicyclists and motorists. So if you bike, ride with the traffic and obey stop signs and lights. People ride bicycles to go places, get exercise, reduce pollution, save money, and have fun. Watch for people riding bikes when you're driving. Share and be aware. We're all responsible.
Did you know that 90% of all eye injuries can be prevented by simply wearing proper eye protection? I'm Dr. Tamara Fountain for the American Academy of Ophthalmology. I see firsthand how vision problems can affect lives. We recommend that every household keep protective eyewear on hand to use during home projects and other activities that can cause injuries. Know your risks, save your sight. To learn more about eye health, visit geteyesmart.org.
Back at North High School's Acuity Fieldhouse, let's listen as Bill Horsch announces the starting lineups for Pulaski.
Number 3, Spencer. Number 5, Jacob Baker. Number 10, Jordan Steve. Number 22, Luke Van Lyman. Number 33, Tony Whitman. And now the starting lineup for the Sheboygan North High Runner Raiders. Number 3, Ethan Gusty. Number 4, Dan
Ethan Gusky, guard, senior.
Dan Campion, guard, senior.
Davis Larson, forward, freshman.
Kevin Lang, guard, senior.
Dominic Mon, I'm a senior and a forward.
You see the starting lineup in the North High basketball team. Tom Desatel at the bottom, going for victory number 592 tonight, Chris. It'll be a tough one, though.
Well, this is one he'll earn tonight, and Coach Worth will be there to help him out. And you know,
Dave Shaw is in his 4th year at Pulaski. He's 54 and 18. That's quite a record. 196 and 157 overall in his varsity career.
Yeah, we've mentioned before, Marty, his dad was a longtime coach at Manitowoc. He played there. I was coaching when he was playing there, and definitely a very disciplined basketball team and takes care of the basketball, and they play good defense.
Our officials tonight are Steve Steiner from New Holstein and Russ Miller from Kiel. There are a couple of good ones. They're experienced. They've been in the business for a long, long time. We'll talk a little bit as we go through the game about Charlie Reschke and Joel Potter and their accomplishments. I hope you enjoyed the interviews. I know I enjoyed doing them, and they're a couple of classy guys.
Lasky comes in ranked number 4th in Division II.
Davis Larson matched up against Wickman. Thought it might be Dominic. Inside feed, shot is off, no good. Mon with the rebound. Lonchek missed that shot, Chris.
Got it down
low. Looks like they're in a 2-on-2 trap.
They're going to have to keep their eye on number 3, Marty. Ooh, that's a good foul for us.
Foul's going to go on Cody Wickman. That'll be his first team foul.
Wickman ranked number 12, Player of the Year. Committed to go to UW Milwaukee next year.
Coming out of that out-of-bounds play, Gusky was held by Van Lannen, wouldn't allow him to use the double screen. That's why he didn't come open.
Interesting going to his own, Marty.
Yep. Larson on the drive, couldn't get it in. Lang's got the rebound. Good hustle by him.
Good effort is right.
Van Lannen is really guarding Gusky almost in a man-to-man situation, Chris.
Danny's been hitting those threes, Marty.
North showing good patience. There you see Van Lannen moving out on Gusky.
Gusky get a little attention, Marty.
Larson again taking it to the basket. Couldn't get it in. Wanacek playing the good defense there.
That was almost a minute possession.
Campion with the good help, and then they're going to get a foul. A lot of bumping down on the block. Wickman took the worst of it that time.
Foul on Dan Campion, his first.
Quick fouls. And neither team extremely strong on the bench. North might have the advantage there.
Look for Wickman coming back in bounds. There he is. Oh, nice quick move inside. And the easy basket. Luke Van Lannen.
Van Lannen, second leading scorer at about 12 a game. Pulaski just averaging 58. North, on the other hand, 73 points a game.
Campion from outside the line. He nails it.
Hoagie's been making them, Marty.
You know, the other guy I think is going to have to shoot some is going to be Lang. By the way, Kevin, sorry about forgetting your name in the opening, but he's going to have to shoot some, at least make them respect him. If he can nail a couple, that'd be even better. Wickman, 13-footer is way off. But Van Lannen comes away with it and travels, fell down. Good hustle shown off camera by Wade Rickmeyer to get that loose ball.
Hustle and Wade Rickmeyer in the same sentence?
Oh yeah, he moves pretty good on that bike.
Yeah. He was telling me he graduated with Joel Potter.
A good fake by Campion. Drew the defense away from him. Gusky from way outside the line. Wound it down. Another three for the Raiders. They're up 6-2.
Well, we've seen them the last 2 nights, Marty, and they haven't exactly lit it up from out there. It's nice to get a good start.
Steedy being pressured by Campion. Van Lannen. Inside to Lonacek. Lonzak, pardon me.
Good patience shown by Pulaski there, breaking the press.
Breaks a 6-point run by the Raiders. Pulaski's pretty tall, Chris. They're kind of long on those, trying to work the ball.
I think that's why they went to this zone, thinking with their long, and they're pretty quick too.
Nice.
There you go, Dom.
Long with 2 and he's fouled.
I think they thought they could use their speed and things, but Dominic, who I don't think has a basket outside the blue this year.
I think he's got 1 shot outside the paint. It was at the end of the quarter, one of those early games. Missed a 3-point attempt. Johnny Satch-Adelich in the house.
Yeah.
Sitting down by the Reschkes.
Well, his daughter married Charlie.
Yep. No.
Oh, okay.
You think I am stupid? Don't answer that. 9-4 North. Mon actually was pure on that free throw, Chris. Bader has it outside the lane. Van Lannen being guarded by Gusky.
Good defense, Marty.
Van Lannen really shoving off that time. It cost him reach to get the pass. Pushed off on Gusky. Man-to-man now, Chris, I think. Yep.
I think those 3 scared him, Marty.
Yep.
There's a nice push.
Throw away. Trying to get it to Dominic, but Wickman's shot is off, no good. Good help defense at first, but I thought the help left a little early, and he was able to get the pass run down underneath. We're going to get a foul on Steedy. And there's almost nothing you can do about that, Chris.
Foul on Jordan Steedy, his first.
And when you bump a guy and you're going to force him into a turnover because of the bump down,
right.
The official has to call it.
Right.
I know they don't want to, but the Reschkes are here in force, Chris.
Yep.
Inside to Dominic. He puts it up and in. Nice assist again by Davis, Larson.
In the paint, nice start for North. 2:36 left.
Good help defense by Campion. And then that left Bader made a 3-pointer. 11-7 North. 2:20 left in the first quarter.
Boy, that 3-point basket sure makes the game a lot different.
Yeah.
You had a nice comfortable lead, and all of a sudden a 3-pointer, now you're only up by 4.
Bader right on top of Gusky. Mon's shot is no good.
He was outside the blue.
Lang with the good hustle to cut off the baseline. Charge on Van Lannen, and that'll be his second.
Well, I mentioned Pulaski. They're 11-2. Their only losses are to number 6 ranked Milwaukee King. They lost by 4. And they lost to Ashwaubenon by 1. A week ago today, they beat De Pere to tie the league. So they are in every game.
Splan in for Pulaski and Lucas Hayes in for the Raiders. Good defense by Bader. Davis, Larson, no good. Pulaski comes away with it. Van Lannen pushing the issue. Wickman, shot from 12 is good. His first point of the night. 11-9 Raiders. Campion loads it up, couldn't get it. Van Lanen with a nice rebound. Under a minute left in the first quarter. North up by 2, 11-9. Mon has Van Lanen. That's a tough matchup. Good fake. Shot is off, no good by Steedy. And Lucas Hayes with the rebound. 25 seconds left in the quarter. Let's see what North does with it. Ten seconds.
They are looking for
Campion drives the lane, couldn't get it in. And out of bounds was Van Lanen with 1.5 seconds left. There's some major shoving going on, Chris, off the ball. Stengel in. And Kevin Lang back in.
Oh, now you're going to get a push. That they got from Ethan Gusky. I don't know. You know, they bang, 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 and then they call something that's...
Well, they could have called it earlier in the possession. Right. That's the one they should have called.
Right, exactly.
.8. Gusky at the buzzer, and he nailed the three! 14-9 at the end of one.
It's your home, it's your dream. Radon testing, keep it healthy and clean. Make it green, green, green.
Making it green starts from the ground up, so make sure the air in your home is healthy for your family to breathe. Test your home for the presence of radon. Go to epa.gov/radon.
Make it green, green, green.
Ethan got...
Time was, kids did what came naturally, spending free time running through the grass, exploring streams. But times have changed. Today's indoor kids spend more than 7 hours in front of electronic media. That's why National Wildlife Federation created the Be Out There movement. Outdoor play improves kids' health, body, mind, and spirit. It helps them stay fit, enhances creativity, and could even make them better students. There's a reason they call it the Great Outdoors. Learn more at beoutthere.org.
Sure, you stick around at halftime because that's when the induction ceremonies will take place. Joe Potter was a 1971 grad. He was first team all-conference in football in 1970. Was a Fox River Valley Lineman of the Year in 1970. Outstanding football player, signed a contract with a scholarship with Northwestern University. An auto accident prevented him from furthering his college career. Lang's shot from the corner is no good, but you got to take those when you get them. Oh, wow. He had to drive to the basket and didn't recognize it.
Big three-pointer at the end of the quarter there, Marty.
Yeah, that one by Gusky was good with 0.8 seconds left. Great drive to the hoop. Steedy with 2.
My point before is you see that contact there, Marty, and they don't call anything there, but they got 5 fouls on Pulaski with their contact. But it's interesting, Pulaski busts their tail to not allow Gusky to get a shot, and then he gets one anyways, and he nails it.
Back in the zone, too, but they're trying to trap off of it, and they get the steal. Van Lanen over to Wickman for an easy 2.
Just the second turnover on North, Marty.
Changing defenses has helped. 14-13, North on top by 1. No basket. We get it on the drive. Foul's going to go on Campion. That's his second. You know, I don't know how long you can keep him off the floor, Coach.
Yeah, I agree.
Joe Rudolph in the game for North. Nick Rudolph, pardon me.
Lucas Hayes.
Yep, Nick Rudolph, yep.
Stengel with good pressure on the shot, and the miss by Bader. I'll tell you, Pulaski's really turning up the defensive heat this quarter, Chris.
Yep. Both these teams play really good defense. I'll tell you, Sheboygan North, they're very impressive on defense. Freshman.
Larson driving it to the basket, scores, and he's fouled.
Basket good by Davis Larson. Foul on Spencer Lonzak.
Lonzak with the foul.
Larson on the line, shooting the ball.
Larson finishes off the three-point play. He's got 3 points. Dominic Mon back in. Good couple minutes by Noah Stengel. Wickman bringing it up under pressure by Davis Larson. And trying the old back door. Didn't work that time.
It was there, it was just a poor pass, Marty. Third turnover on Pulaski.
I thought the same thing, Chris. He got open. There was a nice screen there.
Six of 13
Wow,
shooting
shoving
for
in the post. They're not letting Dominic get the ball. Oh, man. How can you not call that? Jeez. Good hustle by Bader to try and tip it to a teammate. They just couldn't get to it. But the defense is definitely causing problems for the Northsiders. Notice how they're guarding Gusky 40 feet from the basket. North up by 4, 17-13. Rudolph couldn't get it in. They're going to get Larson for over the back.
Foul on Davis Larson. His first.
Pulaski has 6 team fouls. North has 3. There's 4:40 left in the half. Rudolph guarding Steedy. Steedy's a senior. Sophomore against a senior there. Shot from outside the line is good by Bader.
He's the only kid for them that's made threes, Marty. He's 2 of 3 out there. And the only one who's attempted one so far.
Turnover. Wickman takes it hard to the hoop, and he's fouled by Gusky.
Uncharacteristic fouls for North tonight, Marty. I mean, turnovers. Turnovers.
Yeah.
You know, pass turnovers that you just don't see very often tonight. They only have 3, but a game like this.
I don't know, when you notice them pass the perimeter, passing on the perimeter against their zone, I think, personally, some of those passes are lazy. And if they start anticipating, they could make some steals off of those. The problem is, you get a little penetration, there's somebody leaning on you and pushing it. It's hard to make a good pass out or get it to an open man. Davis Larson getting a well-deserved rest. Lucas Hayes in for him. Hayes, Lang, Mon, Gusky, and Rudolph in for North. Hickman makes one for two. Yeah, that's all right. 17 all now, Chris.
Just going to say, Don's wide open. 3 for 3 in the paint. I was going to say the pace is definitely towards Pulaski. Very limited possessions, very defensive-oriented type of a game so far.
Wickman from outside the line, looking good. He couldn't get it in. Dominic Mon with a strong rebound.
His third.
He's a man in there, Chris. Now you look at the passes they're making now, they just look a little more crisp. North on top, 19-17, 3:20 left in the first half. Stick around at halftime. We're going to have the induction ceremonies for Joel Potter and Charlie Reschke.
Wickman being guarded by Gusky.
Good back cut. Van Lanen with an easy two. We're all tied at 19. Over on the top here, Wade Bader is guarding Gusky.
That's the way I would guard him all the time.
Taking it hard to the basket and laying it in was Taylor Splan. Another turnover by the Raiders. Ethan Gusky got it down deep and was fouled. He'll be shooting a pair. That falls on Cody Wickman, his second. Steedy, Van Lanen, and Wickman each have 2 fouls, Chris, and there's still 2:21 left.
Cody's saying that he was, parallel to the basket. I would have called a foul on that time because he did leave his feet, but it wasn't a lot of contact, but Ethan does such a
I would
nice
have called a foul because it's on Pulaski.
Oh, I was going to say Ethan does a nice job, getting fouls. I mean, he really knows how to use his body to get fouls off of the body of other people.
He's pretty slick that way, you're right.
And I will have to say this, nice crowd tonight, Marty.
Yeah.
Just a great crowd.
Bussy hammers home a pair. It's 21-21. Ethan with 8 points. Leads all scorers so far. Dominic Mon has 7. Dominic a little late trying to draw the foul. Van Lanen scores. 15 foul on the Raiders.
Dominic coming out, nice half.
Van Lanen is only a junior, Chris. Boy, he plays like a senior. (24-21) Pulaski. Reach and not called. Van Lanen with the steal. And he lays it up and in. He's having a night.
Oh, and a mess up.
26-21, and they steal it. Inside feed is taken away by North. 1:45 left. Red Raiders up by 5, 26-21. Gusky had his shot blocked.
shot is up. Good rebound by Davis Larson. Van Lanen has 9 points now. Another turnover by North. You know, we're used to seeing this on the other team, Chris.
7 turnovers in a quarter, Marty.
Deep. Boehner in the lane. He should have shot that.
Yeah, you should have attacked that there.
Rolling down to 1 minute left until halftime. Pulaski's got a 5-point lead and the ball. Steedy has it on top. Wickman out of the game right now. Back cut. Steedy's layup is no good, but the tip is up and in. Cody Wickman. He is in the game. I thought he was out, Chris. Offensive foul on Ethan Dusky.
Don't talk to the official.
His second. 5 fouls this quarter, Chris. He only had 1 in the first quarter. 39.5 seconds left. Pulaski with a chance to expand the lead. Now you say they like the possessions, they'll probably play for 1.
Well, the way they can take care of the ball, you know, you mentioned in the opening, very good point about the guard play. Right now you got three bench players for North in there.
Van Lanen had the ball tipped away from him, but he's able to get it back. Kick out pass to Splan. His shot is no good. 15 seconds left. Plenty of time for the Raiders. Larson driving. Couldn't get it. Tip up is good, but we're going to get an offensive foul.
I don't know about that one either.
I thought that was a good call.
Did you?
Yeah. It's his second. And Jared Carice is going to check in.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder that at halftime...
Did you tell Mr. Horse about our rebroadcast?
We made up a sheet this week.
Oh, now they're debating if the basket should count. The basket should not count because it was a tip off of Davis Larson. But we could really get a break here.
Well, if they're saying the tip happened before the over the back, then it would count. 7th foul on North means the Red Raiders will be getting free throws.
That's a good point, Marty, what you just mentioned about the tip.
On the line is Jordan Steedy.
Oh boy. All of a sudden it got a little bit away here, Marty.
Yes.
It was like real close. I mean, I was shocked when I looked up at the score was 28-21.
It's been a 12-2 run. And the only 2 points have been free throws by North.
Who was on the bench?
Yeah.
Number 4. You mentioned him right away. Shouldn't keep him out very long.
Reese with a long pass to Lang. His shot at short, no good. And we're at halftime. Pulaski on top, 30-21.
Hello, I'm Dr. Regina Benjamin, U.S. Surgeon General. Breastfeeding is a preventive measure that can protect babies from illnesses and infections, and there are also health benefits for mothers. While 75% of American mothers start out breastfeeding, only 13% of babies are exclusively breastfed at the end of 6 months, and the rates are much lower for African American infants. Whether you're a grandmother or an employer, you can help make it easier for moms to breastfeed. For more information, please go to surgeongeneral.gov.
Preteen years are a challenging time, but they're also a good time to think about your child's health, which is why, if you're the parent of an 11 or 12-year-old, you need to know about preteen vaccines.
First team all-conference in football on both offense and defense in 1970. Conference lineman of the year in 1970 and three-time all-state football player in 1970. Joel was also honored as the Sun-Kiss Prep All-American in football in 1970. In addition to his honors as a football player, Joel was also a standout in basketball and tennis. He was an all-conference basketball player and a conference champion in tennis, qualifying for the state tennis tournament that same year. Joel was a member of the National Honor Society and a member of the Dean's List at Northwestern University. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Joel Potter. Our second and final inductee this evening, Mr. Charlie Reschke. Charlie graduated from North High School in 2001. During his time at North, Charlie earned 9 varsity letters in 3 sports and was an all-conference performer 7 times. He was twice the Conference Player of the Year in baseball in 1999 and football in the year 2000. Charlie earned a Division I baseball scholarship to UW-Milwaukee, where he proceeded to rewrite the record books. He was a 4-year starter at UW-Milwaukee, twice earning all-conference honors. In 2010, he was named to the UW-Milwaukee all-time baseball team and will go down as one of the best offensive players to ever play at Milwaukee. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Charlie Reschke. Once again, let's honor Mr. Joel Potter and Mr. Charlie Reschke. Ladies and gentlemen, there will School at 4:15. Good luck, girls. Ladies and gentlemen, the North Eye Varsity Dance Team.
Magical mirror who commands the day. Show me beauty in a wicked way.
Mr. Darth Vader, I am your father, Gallardo Spider, call it Peter Parker. Me, I'm making money, me, I'm making money, me, I'm making money, me, I'm making money. What would you do if you was not with your crew? Would you come home with me and do the things that I want to do? Nah, what would you do if you was not with your crew? Would you come home with me and do the things that I want? Nah, what would you say? Would you turn and walk away if I told you I want you to come to my place and just play?
Girl so bout it, yeah, the crown she got it, she be jiggling so much, she got me digging
it all in my wallet. I'm like, ooh, the girl deserve it. Man, the body's so perfect when she step out in the club. Every single one of you get.
North High Varsity Dance Team. Now please welcome to the floor the North High Drumline.
I can have text all night long, but not when I'm driving.
What's the point of texting me about a party that you might not make it to?
I don't text and drive. Do you?
Do you?
Do you? Did you say text or sex? Hey, I got an idea. As long as you're texting, why don't you write your own obituary, dumb?
I don't
text and drive.
Do you?
We don't text and drive. Do you?
Brought to you by Rad Terry Fader and his cast of thousands. Friends don't let friends text and drive.
Party! Do you?
Did you know early signs of eye disease and vision changes start to occur around age 40? I'm Dr. Ann Coleman for the American Academy of Ophthalmology. I see firsthand how vision problems can affect lives. We are urging adults to get a baseline eye disease screening at age 40. If you have any risk factors or signs of eye disease, see an ophthalmologist right away. Know your risks. Save your sight. To learn more, visit geteyesmart.org. Did you know early signs...
Cable access channels are critical tools for local government. They provide important information about issues, services, and programs, as well as local emergencies. They also allow you to watch your local elected officials in action. Through the provision of governmental access channels, our communities are kept informed, educated, and entertained. Where else can you get information about your local government? Make sure everyone has a voice. Support your local government access channel.
Same as last time. Back at North High School's Acuity Fieldhouse, where Pulaski leads 30-21. Some halftime scoring while we have a minute. Spencer Lonzak had 2, Jacob Bader 6, Jordan Steedy 4, Taylor Splan 2. Luke Van Lannen had a good first half, had 9. Cody Wickman with 7. For the Raiders, Gusky had 8, Campion 3, Larson 3, and Dominic Mon had 7. The story, though, were the turnovers, Chris.
Bingo, Marty, you got it right on the head there. 8 shot attempts for North in the second quarter, and that's because of 8 turnovers. And we're limited on possessions because Pulaski likes to take time off the clock and play good D. So when you're turning the ball over as much as they are, you're struggling. I mean, they had such a nice start. They also didn't make a three-pointer in that second quarter.
North led after one 14-9, but only managed 7 points in the second quarter. Pulaski went off for 21, and that accounts for their 9-point lead. North, no one in foul trouble from either team. Gusky, Campion, and Larson each have 2. For the Red Raiders, Steedy, Van Lannen, and Wickman have 2, and Van Lannen and Wickman got their 2 actually early on and managed to not pick up another foul. There you see head coach Tom Desitel talking to the troops, trying to get them fired up.
Pace is definitely at that of...
Hey, you know what I thought made a big difference, Chris, was when they started the second quarter and Pulaski changed their defense again.
Well, yeah, that, and Danny Campion, too. We didn't mention him.
Yeah, he wasn't in the game enough. Ball handling pays big dividends. He's in there now, guarding Steedy.
I know that's Coach Desitel's philosophy, but when the lead's going away, maybe you got to pull back on that.
Good ball movement. Bader for a long 3.
Third 3 for him tonight.
Laying inside to Mon, lays it up and in.
4 for 4, Marty. He's 4 for 4.
We're going to need more than those short ones, though.
And I think if Pulaski says that Dominic Mon scored 20, I think we're in pretty good shape because Ethan Gusky didn't get it, or Davis Larson or Danny Campion.
Lannon with a good feed. Lonzak with an easy 2. 35-23, 12-point lead. Larson couldn't get the shot off and then threw the ball away. Van Lannen with the right hand, couldn't get it. Bader, no good. Wickman, good, and he's fouled. Too much rebounding, Chris.
Something North's been good at all year is not allowing them second shots.
Yeah, Gusky picked up his 3rd foul, Chris. And we're not even 2 minutes into the second half. Lucas Hayes in for Davis Larson. Wickman completes a 3-point play. It's 38-23, a 15-point margin for the Red Raiders. A good defense by Pulaski. Gusky being mirrored by Bader. A good defense that time by Steedy, not letting Kevin Lang to get down the lane.
Pulaski fans like the defensive effort by the Red Raiders, but you notice North, they're all just standing around, Marty.
Yep. Gusky not working very hard to get open.
at them standing, Marty. They're all standing.
And a steal by Bader. Pulaski content to move the ball now with a 15-point lead. They'll get the shot they want.
And they don't turn the ball over much. Just 5 times in the first half.
And you look out there, Van Lanen, Steedy, and Bader all can handle the ball quite well.
See there, and Bader was standing, and Coach Shaw just yelling at him.
Bader, sweet. Jacob Bader with a 3, and it's 41-23, 18-point lead. North calls a timeout. Full timeout, Carrie. Let's take a short break.
Hi, I'm Mia Hamm. As a professional soccer player, I know how rewarding sports can be and how quickly injuries happen. So I've teamed up with the American Association of Orthodontists to ask athletes to play it safe. With my years of training, I know what it takes to become an expert, and orthodontists do too. They're the experts who help people obtain healthy, beautiful smiles. Wear mouthguards, face masks, and helmets to prevent injuries. Keep smiling and visit braces.org.
Kerry Kautzer's directing out in the truck. Eric Wiesman is on the bottom camera. Richard Bartson is up here with us. Chris Wright is your color man, and I'm the play-by-play guy, Mike Martin. And although we're not enjoying the score, we certainly like doing basketball. Our next game after tonight will be January 25th when East comes to Sheboygan South. I will not be there. Chris will have another ding-dong to announce with. Make sure you check out WSCSSheboygan.com, the station's website. A lot of programming there for you. It's induction night tonight. Charlie Reschke and Joel Potter were inducted at halftime. Gusky had his shot knocked out of bounds. That's the second shot he's had blocked by Bader.
That's just his 5th shot attempted. His first 2 threes, he's missed his next 3 shots.
Do you have how many shots he had in his second quarter?
2.
2. Yeah, that's what the fan down below us said. He's just not getting any shots. Oh, there's a foul on Van Lanen, and Gusky is hurt. He got it right on the shoulder.
There is a lot of alumni here tonight.
Yeah, it's an excellent crowd.
See Todd Ryder
for sure.
And Tim Brock over here, who they were way back like 1990, 91. Oh, and that's Danny Gable there in the green.
Gusky got the shot off, but was fouled. Forced the issue there, but I like it. Steedy picking up his 3rd. Gusky looking to break a 7-point run here by Pulaski.
What was the score?
14-9 at the quarter.
What's this score here?
21.
So it's
21-19 at one point.
21-19. So North's only got 5 points since they've been outscored 20-5.
Yep. Well, the quarter score was 21-7. That's a 14-point margin there.
But you're talking, maybe 10 minutes that they've been outscored 20-5. And now Pulaski has the ball.
Steedy has it on top.
It's an excellent basketball team. Knew it from the get-go. They're done playing De Pere. They don't have to play them anymore, but they do have to play Bayport
What they
twice.
do against De Pere?
They beat them last week by 8. They do have to play Ashwaubenon yet, who they lost to by 1, and they have 2 trips with Bayport yet.
Wickman inside, good fake by Steedy, and he puts it up and in. Jordan Steedy, the nice move.
They just continue their hot shooting, Marty. Shooting about 65% from the floor.
Larson trying to force it in, gets a shot off, and puts it down.
Just his second basket.
Yeah, he's hasn't been much of a factor.
No, 2 of 6
At least from the
floor.
scoring end of it.
Yep, 2 of 6.
They got numbers. Will they take advantage? Nope. Pull it back out.
Smart team. You know, they take care of the ball. You know, what they do is they, you know, as much as...
Wear you down.
Yeah, wear you down. That's what I was just going to say. North plays great D, but they just wear you down because they can take care of the basketball. Marty, you mentioned a couple times that so many people can handle the ball.
Steedy is fouled on his, not on the way, he's going to get 2. And I think they're going to get Dan Campion on the foul, and that'll be his 3rd.
Well,
going to the line will be Jordan Steedy. He'll be shooting a pair. Steedy has 6 points so far tonight. They got to have an excellent shooting percentage too.
Oh yeah.
They certainly don't take many bad shots.
Yeah, they're 15 of 27 right now.
If nothing else, they should have been taking a couple other shots that they never took, or that they didn't take. We felt they had some open looks, backed it out.
You know, I know Danny's got 3 fouls, Marty, but you're down by 19 points here.
Rudolph's shot is off.
You got to have your guys in the game because it doesn't matter if you lose by 40 and you foul out. You got to have your troops in there.
Wickman forgot to put the ball down first and walked. Rare turnover for the Red Raiders.
You can say that again. Number 6. First of the half.
2:40 left in the 3rd. Jared Parise in the game. Rudolph's shot from outside the line is around and down. Nick Rudolph. 45-29, down 16. Wickman down the lane. Teardrop is off.
He's now 4 of 8 tonight, Wickman.
Larson in the lane had his shot blocked by Van Lannen. Great defense. Steedy, hard to the hoop, puts it up and in. Chris not liking that. Campion checking in. Oh boy. Ball tipped away from Nick Rudolph. Looked like he might have gotten fouled, but no call. Bader had a wide open look, didn't take it. Wickman has a wide open look and does. Couldn't get his 3-pointer to drop, and North calls a 30-second timeout with 1:21 left in the 3rd. This is not looking good, Chris.
No, I'm just thinking back about what you said when the score was North was winning 21-19.
No. North was winning 17-13 and 19-17.
Okay.
That would have been the last North lead.
19-17, so they've been outscored 30-10. Another thing, a very interesting thing here, we have Campion hasn't had a shot since the first quarter.
Wow.
Gusky has 1 shot in
Campion should have had 1 other shot because he missed a 3-point attempt. I think it was in the second or 3rd quarter.
No, I don't, yeah.
But doesn't matter.
Yeah,
unless you want to have accurate stats.
I do.
Gusky, from way downtown, nails a 3. They fell asleep for just a second. That's all it took.
No, we asked for it. We got it. A shot from Gusky or Campion.
A good pass. Ball is tipped away. But Campion not able to get it.
Or persuade the officials. Got to get a run here, boys. Got to get a run last minute here.
Kevin Lang in the game.
Somehow, some way, you got to get a turnover.
Inside feed, it was tipped away, and then it came right back to Steedy, who missed the layup. Gusky from way outside, rims out. Campion tried to get it, but they're going to say he tipped it out of bounds. It'll be Pulaski's ball.
That would have been nice to get that three there.
Yes,
Ethan was deep, but he liked, you could see by his foul, so he liked the release. And it
felt
rolled
good
around,
about it,
yeah,
for sure.
Rolled around him. Didn't go in.
37.3 seconds left in the third. Pulaski up 15. Bader. Van Lannen's, they have numbers, but again, they pull it back out. Larson on Van Lannen. Luke steps around the defense and scores.
He's good. He's good.
He is very good. You're right there, Chris. Inside feed to Stengel. His shot was blocked. Ball went out of bounds. North will keep it with 6.8 seconds left.
No, Van Lannen's a nice, partner to Wickman.
Yes, very much so.
And the other guys aren't bad either.
And they're going to get a foul on Jordan Steedy fighting through the screen, I believe.
That's going to be his fourth, Marty.
Jordan Steedy, his fourth.
Pulaski is not deep. But
I'll say this, though. When they pick up a foul, they pick up a foul. They're not getting cheated. 5. Campion's shot at the buzzer is no good, and we're at the end of 3. Pulaski in control, 49-32.
I assess the needs of a community to make sure that our work will be sustainable.
We are working to change the world to make it a better place.
Through our sustainable engineering projects, thousands of members in more than 225 universities and professional chapters work to support these efforts in over 45 countries.
To find out more about how you can get involved, go to www.ewb-usa.org and click Get Involved.
Build a better world with us.
Build a better world with us.
Build a better world with us, one community at a time.
I've changed apartments several times. My roommates have always been trouble. Now, because of the economy, I've had to move back home. When my mom gets drunk, she tells me everything I do is going to fail. I get into arguments with her about her drinking. Dad goes to Al-Anon family groups. I didn't think Al-Anon would work for me, but every time I go, I feel better. If someone's drinking bothers you, you might find help in an Al-Anon family group meeting right here in our community. I found support there. You can too. Call 1-888-4-AL-ANON or visit AlanonFamilyGroups.org.
Back at North High School's Acuity Fieldhouse, getting ready to start fourth quarter action. It's been all Pulaski since about the 6-minute mark of the second quarter. North had led 17-13. Pulaski took the lead. 19-17 North led, and then Pulaski grabbed the lead, and they've had it ever since. Gusky scores coming out of the quarter.
North now 12-29, but again, we're going to slow down the clock.
Yeah, they're going to run clock for sure.
Yep.
Jordan Steedy back in with his 4 fouls.
See, and that's the difference. He's got his guy in there with 4 fouls, going, for the knockout blow. Just a 13 foul, no big deal. Pulaski on the other end, Marty, is 50%, 16 of 32.
Oh, that seems low. I thought to be better than that.
And 5 of 7 from 3. North has doubled the turnovers of Pulaski, 12-6.
Well, 12 turnovers actually isn't that bad, but they had a real bad second quarter. Lucas Hayes picked up that foul.
Well, the thing with Pulaski, Marty, is there's limited possessions.
Right.
It's not, you don't get a lot of shot attempts. I mean, North's only got 29 shot attempts in the whole game. I mean, they like to put up, 15, 16 and a quarter.
A lot of times we talk, Steedy had his shot blocked by Stengel. One of the things we talk about is who's going to handle big guys on the inside. Campion with a long three, rolls it in. Tonight, I think it's been who handles Luke Van Lanen, because nobody has.
Yep.
He's been tough. He has 11 points.
He's 6 of 7 from the floor, Marty.
Yep. Bader has 12. Wickman 10. Steedy has 10 also.
Check that, 5 of 6.
6:30 left in the game. Stengel with a block. Could have been a foul down on the post, no call. And then when Van Lanen got it, Stengel rotated over and blocked the shot. Wickman looking underneath. Splan has it. And now Wickman. Stengel playing the tough D. Van Lanen on the finger roll, and we're going to get a blocking foul on Campion.
Unfortunately got underneath.
That'll be his fourth.
Yeah.
Keep him in, huh?
Keep him in. What do you got to lose? Get farther behind?
Van Lanen 1 for 1 so far in the ball game. This is that second one. 50-37, down by 13. Couple of threes could make it pretty interesting. Rudolph got it.
Second one of the half.
10-point game. Stengel guarding Wickman.
The
good matchup for Noah.
Yeah, got to get under 10, the old psychological thing. Campion right back at the desk.
Timeout by Pulaski. It's going to be a full timeout, Kerry, so let's take a short break.
Hi, I'm Rosie Greer. As a former NFL player, I know the value of teamwork. That's why I'm here with my friend and prostate cancer survivor, Charlie Wilson.
Each year, more than 32,000 die from prostate cancer. African-American men are 60% more likely to be diagnosed with the disease and more than twice as likely to die from it.
Caught early, this cancer is highly treatable.
If you're over 40, man up. Speak to your doctor about your prostate health.
The Prostate Cancer Foundation is leading the way in discovering better treatments and cures.
Together, we can take aim against prostate cancer.
The list of accomplishments for Joel Potter. He enters territory that I've never been in, Chris. National Honor Society and Dean's List at Northwestern. By the way, he did say that Stanford was the Northwestern of the West.
Oh, yeah.
There's one of our younger fans. He doesn't seem too concerned by the score, but a little disappointed he didn't win the 50-50.
Well, next 5.5 minutes, Marty, the number one thing I want to see on the side of Pulaski is a bunch of tees. North's going to have to force some turnovers. They're going to take care of the basketball, so you got to do whatever you can to try to take it away from them. That's going to be hard.
Splan has it, being trapped in the corner.
There it is.
Tipped away by North. Gusky on the bust out, lays it in. Down 8.
Splan, a bench performer. You can see.
Clearing it out for Wickman. This is interesting.
Best thing to do. He's done that a couple times.
Gator rolls off. Campion with the rebound. Pretty quick shot, Chris.
He had a good look, though, Marty.
Yeah, definitely had that. Good ball movement.
Oh!
Davis Larson not able to get the three-pointer to drop. Had a good look. Good ball movement. Gusky with a steal. Lays it up and in. They're down 6, 50-44.
And here come the Raiders. 50-44 is our score.
Steedy being guarded by Campion.
50-44.
Don't reach. Don't reach. Tip away. Larson. He's got it. Lays it in. North making a run.
What I asked
46.
Tees. That's 3 straight turnovers for Pulaski.
Wickman had no trouble against Stengel before. Charge not called. Stengel with the rebound. Rudolph just kisses the side of the iron.
He didn't get his feet set, Marty.
3:30 left in the ball game. Pulaski up by 4. North making a run. Can they keep it going? Chris, you nailed it. You got to have tees, turnovers on Pulaski.
Good coaching decision. Lang in for Rudolph, I hope. Rudolph looks a little tired, Marty. Good substitution coming up by coach.
Bader being guarded by Gusky on top.
Oh,
inside feed to Steedy was left open. Somebody lost their man.
No problem, boys. You got 3 minutes left. Down by 6.
2 3-pointers from tying it up.
They're letting Rudolph open.
Gusky being guarded by Splan.
North's getting deeper and deeper out. They got to get closer to the basket.
Rudolph had a good look and a good release, but couldn't get it to drop. 2:30 left in the game. Quick down. Gusky tips it off Van Lanen. Pulaski will keep it. Keeping the quicks out there, Chris. Dominic hasn't been out there going with the quicker team, which is a smart move at this point.
Need another tee. Long way to bonuses, too. I don't like that situation. North's got to give away 3 fouls. And you don't want Campion or Gusky to create those fouls. So.
Oh, there's a travel. Rare turnover by Van Lanen. He's been pretty good in that regard tonight. They got the turnover. Let's see if they can get a hoop.
4 turnovers now. You got to score, though.
Lang in the ball game out down here in the corner. Out of your camera shot right now. Oh, Van Lanen with a steal. Red Larson's move, and then lays it in. That hurt.
Yeah.
They might be getting a delay call on Pulaski.
Well, they had a chance, Marty. What is 6 points, and they had the basketball.
Yeah. Had 2 looks in the corner. Now, the first one wasn't a real good look. Second one was good. And then the turnover. Van Lanen reading what Davis Larson was going to do.
They are all
Bader
over Gusky.
Playing a tough D.
Now Van Lanen. Now Wickman.
Gusky kicks it out. Lang. Shot is no good. Campion got a hand on it, but wasn't able to control it. Under 2 minutes. Pulaski up 8.
Last 3 shots were by Lang, and get it, Noah.
Stengel
I was going to say before that, your last 3 shots were by Lang and Rudolph.
Yeah, not the guys you'd love to have shooting it, but Lonzak with a good decision. Gonna have to start fouling, boys. You can't wait. And it can't be Campion. Bader, too easy. They rotated up, nobody rotated back. Under a minute. Campion rounding off. (56-48). Larson, good rotation over, but just a touch late. Bader sneaks down the baseline, but he stepped on the line out of bounds. North will have it, but there's only 32.9 seconds left, Chris. It'd have to be a minor miracle.
Yeah, and you're 3 possessions away, so you got.
And you don't have many fouls either. You only got 4 fouls. Right. Gusky off the dribble, couldn't get it in. Good block out by the Red Raiders. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. Pulaski's going to come away with a hard-earned victory, Chris. North pretty stagnant most of the second half, on offense. .1 seconds left. Wickman on a reverse layup. And that's the ball game. Pulaski a winner, 58-48. Chris, some observations.
Well, one thing I circled right away, 25 points under their average. They're averaging 73 North, that is. They end up with 48. Credit the defense of Pulaski and taking care of the basketball for Pulaski, limiting possessions, created a few too many turnovers for North. North with a great run there at the end, but just took a lot to get back and then just fell a little bit short.
Pulaski had 4 players with 10 points or more, led by Jacob Bader with 14. North was led by their high scorer, Ethan Gusky, with 18. Final score was 58-48 Pulaski. Again, congratulations to Charlie Reschke and Joel Potter for their induction into the North High Wall of Fame. Our next game will be next Friday, January 25th, when East comes to town to play South. And for the crew and my partner Chris Wright, I'm Mike Martin saying thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you down the road.
Every day, thousands of community and school groups and residents reach out to your community through one of the most powerful communication tools available, cable TV. PEG Access produces more new local